before the program happened, I was a pretty shy guy, and um, always would see like cute girls at the coffee shops and stuff like that. And my social life was kind of girlless, I would say. And what really kind of set me into motion into trying to find this program was I was walking into a Starbucks one day, and I made eye contact with a really cute girl, and our eye contact was the kind of eye contact that you had there. It's like, you should really go talk to this girl, Matt. But the fact that I didn't do anything, my I held myself back like purposely, and I was extremely mad at myself for doing that. And after that opportunity came and went, and I ultimately got extremely frustrated in that moment. And I was just like, you know what, screw this. Like, I need to take care of this problem like right now. I really liked how your approach, Thomas, was on the authentic side, because I didn't want to change the kind of person I was, or try to become something that I wasn't. Like, I liked the kind of person I am, but just wanted to be able to express myself honestly, and not feel any fear in not just talking to women, but also like talking to other people in like networking events or social situations, or even like in my career. Like, you think more in the long term. Like, you're not like, you don't teach guys just to get hookups and stuff like that. You teach guys to build long-lasting, deep connections with people that can fester into something beautiful. I really liked how the content is dense, but it's also simple, and it's given to you in a very spoon-fed kind of way. And I really like that, because my issue in the past is, in other programs I've been in, like in and out of like dating programs and whatnot, is all this information comes at you once, and you don't have the opportunity to take it in. You guys would give a good amount of examples, and everything was super straightforward. And then when it came down to the action items were easily quantifiable, so that you could set a goal for yourself and go out into that week or that month and then go and accomplish it. The thing I really liked is when I would come back from the previous action items, or like things that were going on, or like girls I was seeing and trying to work through. It doesn't matter what stage in the dating, courtship, whatever you want to call it was. When whatever stage it was, like, you guys knew exactly what to say, and like what suggestion to give, or knew how to kind of help me find the solution on my own. And it was very personalized and to my situation. And also hearing the experiences of other people in the community also helped as well. Being able to kind of take all of our experiences together and be able to succeed in our ventures here. I noticed as I went through the program that the degree of results was in line with how much effort I was putting into it. So so if I was doing like a steady rate of like putting effort towards like talking to girls and stuff like that, the same thing, the results would come out exactly the same. So it kind of started out slow, because I was trying to get like my momentum going. And then I was finding myself on like one date a week, and then like it started going into, or not a week, one date a month. and then it started going into like 1 date a week. I would meet like so many new people. Even if like the relationships didn't pan out, like I would meet these wonderful girls and have like experiences with them. I will say that like hookups did happen along the way. So, but ultimately I was in pursuit of a long-term relationship. So yeah, so there was this one point during the course of the program where like the stresses of life and like going through the program and like trying to do like a lot of different stuff was causing me to like burn out or just kind of get worn down and a little depressed, and it was causing me to get a little demotivated into putting action towards the program. And even that day, before I hopped on a call with you guys, I was kind of sitting here like in this exact room, and I was just like, I don't think I'm the like feeling like going on this call, but I did anyway because I know that all it could do is help. So I talked with you guys about like everything that was going on and like how I was feeling about this rut I was in and how I was demotivated to like go out and meet more girls and stuff like that. Managed to help me, guide me into the right state of mind and kind of rationalize everything, all the feelings I was feeling and all the thoughts that were going through my head into a way that made sense, and like it made me feel better, and pretty much you guys guided me back onto the trail. And after that conversation, I was like, you know what, things are gonna be all right. So got back up, and you guys, specifically what I want to mention about that day was probably the most valuable day of the whole program to me. But specifically, you guys listened, and you guys knew exactly how to handle that situation and exactly how to bring me back up into the limelight. So there was this girl at the gym that I was casually talking to, not like short intermittent conversations, not much. And I came to you guys one day and I was like, how do you play the game in the gym? Because I was literally clueless.
Yeah.
And you guys shared insight into like really good ways to approach it. And I learned a lot on that call, and I took what you guys suggested, and I applied it to the situation. And at some point, we ended up going on like an Insta date, like after the gym, to this taco place. And then we were at this taco place for 2 hours. We opened up into each other's lives, like talked for so long, and then eventually I realized it's like late and like I have to go because I've been there way too long. I only thought we were gonna be there an hour.
Yeah.
And I walk her to her car, and we like still talking, and then like we're hanging out by her car, just like shooting the shit, like continuing our conversation. And then all of a sudden, like I feel this moment, and it's like I should kiss her, like. So I did, and immediately, and like here we are, like making out in the middle of the parking lot, and I'm like, holy shit, like this stuff works. As the program progressed, I came to meeting this one girl who I really liked off of in comparison to all the other girls I was talking to, and I started to gravitate more towards her. But we have been seeing each other very regularly. But ultimately, it feels extremely rewarding because the effort, and now I'm like trying to, because of the, I'd say like ethics of like work ethics, and in terms of like pursuing this ultimate goal, finding like a someone to get into a relationship with.
Yeah.
I'm now trying to see how I can apply that into making the relationship better and stuff like that. Just continually trying to, like, essentially utilizing these, even after leaving the program, trying to leverage these tools that you gave me in order to keep the success rolling, for lack of a better word. It's like night and day, and it wasn't until this moment where you highlighted that difference is like the where it's like I'm standing on top of a tower. The first time I've actually looked back and looked down at how far I've come, and it's like thinking like that, like those kinds of thoughts turning into actions is just like natural for me now.
Yeah.
It's seamless and it feels good. Yeah, it flows really naturally. And if I could give like a suggestion to like new guys who are starting out in the program or trying to decide whether to start, it's once the ball is rolling, like the hardest part is getting the ball rolling, but once the ball's rolling, like everything feels like it just flows like a river, and it's almost like you're in like a zen, like I guess it's a flow state you could call it.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's like the next best thing to meditation. Like you're just in the moment, and maybe even better than meditation. And it just becomes easy because when you connect with a girl, it's just let it all happen. And as they say, sex is natural, so just keep it natural. Well, ultimately, the thanks and gratitude has to be from me to you, because you guys are patient, you guys listened, you guys prepared this awesome program that changed my life in such a short amount of time. I'm surprised how short it took. But I'm ultimately grateful that you guys are here and like available, and that you guys are easy accessible. And I would recommend to anyone watching this who is either like just starting the program or on the fence or about to start it, is you'll never be 100% certain whether or not you need to take the leap of faith in, like, say, this program, or even like to go talk to a girl, but you just got to do it. And you'll find, from my experience in this program, most of the time, if you take the leap of faith, you'll find out that you'll be okay, and you'll actually be surprised at what ends up happening.